can't seem to change.
NHL super agent Taylor Mackey joins us here on the line, who represents the hottest, most anticipated prospect in years. Taylor, give us some 411 on the kid here.
Hey, morning, James. Well, look, you may not believe this, but the kid's up here on Carter Lake.
What?
Playing pickup, yeah, with a bunch of other kids. Just, it's a beautiful day.
Pricey pond hockey you got going there.
Yeah, I suppose it is. But look, that's how much this kid loves the game, man.
Well, just safety first up there. Now,
Of course.
I got to ask you, we've seen the scouting reports, we've seen the highlights, but we know about the player. But tell me more about the person. What's this rookie really like?
Yeah, sure, James. Let's begin by telling your listeners at home the kid's name.
Talk about the upcoming Memorial Cup, then a guy who's actually hoisted the trophy, Ray Ferraro. Does that conjure up some memories there for you?
Yeah, you bet it does. What an awesome time in your career. It's the most important games that you've played in your life, really, until that time. And now for most of these players, it'll be the biggest games they ever play. But there's also NHL scouts here. There's draft rankings on the line. This is a fantastic tournament to play in.
1983 has been a few years. You still remember the moment, though?
I do, because it turned out, as it turned out, rather, that's the only tournament we ever won. The only one I was ever on the winning side of.
Well, let's look at this year's edition, because one of the players that a lot of people... We are getting closer to puck drop for this Memorial Cup in Game 1 here. We bring Ray Ferraro back into the fold, and boy, the scout cams should be on full display tonight, won't they?
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of people wearing black jackets. That's what the scouts wear, and they'll be sitting up in the corners of the rink watching these players really closely. Now, they've got a book pretty much on every player by this point in the season, but these are critical games to watch how they'll play against the very best competition. This absolutely will help determine where a player will go in the draft.
Oh, These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cybulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight, as we are just moments away now from puck drop. Recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Thompson's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, what a power save on the play! Quick pass to Rivera. The Blazers gain possession of the defensive zone and uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
James, and the ability to score goals, and this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
And the line's called up, blocking that. Right with the man advantage, and they make it click. The Red Parks are on the board quickly in this one, and a nice start here, the way that they've been moving the puck around.
Well, a really great start for them, James. It's all about getting everyone into the game, establishing some pressure, and finding a way to get on the board. They do just that. Now they've established a 1-0 lead. It's about holding it and pushing for more now.
Great positioning by the defender. Zellweger stick handling in his own zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Fires it. Makes the save with the trapper. Denies him again. Pumps it away in his own end. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Taken by Barris. Kamloops looks to break out in their own end. Standing by, our own Carlin Bays with all the latest.
Thanks so much, James. You know, the rookie is playing in his very first Memorial Cup, and the hype around social media.
They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Quebec's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Remparts have it now. Slides it up to Robert. Sends a pass over. Here's a chance. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes. Quebec's got possession of the puck. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play.
Wow, what an incredible...
Scores! Goose is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Remparts already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. From the left side, takes it at center. Quick shot! Blocked in traffic. Moves it to Robidoux. First period nearly in the books here. Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Remparts are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his Hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Quebec's got the lead here late in this first period. Hopers gain possession inside the neutral zone. Great use of the ball, the pass. Makes his presence known on the ice. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. And the goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Kamloops sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Kamloops on the attack. Here's the puck. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save. Well, Cheryl, look at the rookie here having the conversation with the coach. You've been on the receiving end, and you've also delivered that message. What is that conversation looking like and sounding like?
Well, the coach knows what the rookie can do, but wants to make sure that they're going to be defensively responsible. And the key here is you got to manage the puck. The coach will be reiterating, make smart play, in particular, good blue line decisions. You don't want to turn it over and put your team in a vulnerable spot.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Remparts will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Takes the feed. Puts it on net. Scores another one. And listen it looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done. But the rookie nailed it, and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
Puck picked up by Darcy. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Comes up with the steal.
Quebec's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play. And wow, they're going forward quick and in a hurry. And they're just dominating the scoreboard.
Quick pass across to Robert. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Kamlins takes hold of the puck. Tries to get it to Kiefler. Kamlins takes it across the line. Takes a shot. And there's the save of the play. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. Quebec's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. The Remparts win it. Quick feed to Robert.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be. Stankoven's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Langlois lugging the puck. Moves it quickly over to Malatesta. Still has possession. The Blazers playing along the boards. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Quebec's got the puck in their own end.
Robert's been having his way with the opposition, and I'm telling you right now, James, this crowd doesn't like it. They're extremely frustrated with their team.
That opportunity is rejected.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Shot! And that carries off a stick. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. The Remparts will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, there's a great stop by Ernst. Wrist went in front. Listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing them the love.
Just wide.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
Driving right to the front. He scores! And he's not done yet.
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
Quebec's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stage of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Sends the pass in front, and that goes off a stick. Lets it rip, and that shot gets caught in traffic. Here's a short pass to Robert. Oh, a clutch save!
Ernst dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Quebec's been terrific through...
And scores! Oh, a little puck left for the play!
Been a seamless effort.
Denies him with a save. And some good footwork to kick it away. Picked up along the boards by Robert. Here's a shot. Oh, big time save by Ernst. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Goes right to the crease. Nice save from point-blank range. It's a wrist shot, and he gets just enough to keep it out. Puck scooped up by Hofer. Kamloops has it in the defensive end. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Great reach with the poke check by Savoie. Quebec's moving it into the offensive end. Oh, it's right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it home. Really looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
The Redhearts probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific work from puck job. And they've been consistent throughout the game. And consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. But they can finish this off with this nice lead. That's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Into the attacking end. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass to Robert. Down the right side and into the zone. And that's offside, stopping the play. Quebec's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Slides the puck over. Shot! Denies him with the save. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Headman pass.
Robidas having himself a game, James. I mean, he's already got a goal. Puck's on his stick and really looking to do some more damage.
Moves inside. Solid check to slow him down. Moves it to Savoie. Knocks him down. Takes the feed. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Coughs up possession of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Savoie. And here's a chance! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across and make that save.
He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part!
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night! Well, he came, he saw it, he conquered between the pipes tonight. What a performance earning the shutout.
Well, yeah, and it's deserved. I mean, he had to make some key saves to still get that goose egg, James. But I just loved his battle and his compete. He made it look easy tonight.
Absolutely phenomenal performance. And here to talk a little more about what we saw on the ice is Ray Ferraro. And Razor, I mean, what does that do for his draft stock?
Oh man, it'll put a rocket to it if he continues to play in this tournament like that. The scouts are going to get more and more interested. Also, a little more jittery, as they might have had a player slotted in a certain area of the draft. He plays like that, he's going to jump a couple of spots in the draft for sure. This is really an important start to the tournament for him.
Yeah, and this is where kind of all of a sudden the stocks kind of rise and fall here, right? Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Thunderbirds win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Robert. And he takes the feed. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Rimparts have it now. Moves it quickly over to Robert. Duke's got it against the boards. Tries to the paint. Blocked away by Milich.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Quebec's got control of it now from their own end. The Rimparts grab possession to the puck. Prokop's taking it from his own end. Shot! Oh, and he makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Gains the zone along the right wall. Great defensive effort with the stick. Seattle's looking to break out. Tries to get the puck to Bolduc. And he passes it up ahead to Robida. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, gets a paddle on it. What a stop by Rousseau.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he...
Oh, no! Stopped it. Put it away. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Denies him. He got all of it. Quebec's gained possession along the boards. The Rimparts are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, great save by Milich. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Quebec's on the attack.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Scoops up the puck now. Along the wing up the neutral zone. throws it in. The Remparts gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Robida. What a steal in his own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Shot! What a block as he lays out in front of it. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Thunderbirds have generated a ton of shots, been really aggressive in the offensive zone in particular, James. I think they're going to need to get more net front presence if they want to put it by the Tenders, having an outstanding game.
And a solid save on the play there. Duke's got it along the boards. Quick pass to Schaefer. From the neutral zone now. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Moves it to Duke. Comes into the paint. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Seattle's got it in the defensive zone. From the left wing, takes the feed. Fires it. Comes up with the stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Quebec's won the face deep in their own end. Feeds the puck to Robida. Quebec's through center and now in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Thunderbirds get a hold of the draw. Prokop's moving the puck through his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Gunther. Big hit, and that frees up possession. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Gunther. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. And too much traffic in front. Watch that one. Slides it on over to Robida. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We're still scoreless. Quebec's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
More than half the frame has been played here. Still looking for our first goal. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Seattle's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Here's a chance. Oh, just wide. The Remparts scoop it up along the boards. Quebec's got a hold of the puck. Dishes it to Robert. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Tremendous stop by Milich. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. And they're going to go. And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. The Thunderbirds playing very aggressive. That fight right there just showing that they're sending a message, trying to gain some energy, silence the crowd, and really dictate the play.
Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! There's a solid collision. And the middle frame almost done. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Rimparts have taken a 1-0 lead. Bolduc's won the draw. Shot! There's a save! Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
You can see the frustration as he slams the penalty box door, James. That's his second of the period, and he knows he's put his team in a bad spot.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Quebec's PK unit is out to kick off this period, and they start with possession. Well, our camera's on the bench catching a conversation with the coach and the rookie here. Cheryl, is this pro or con?
Oh, this is absolutely pro, James. I mean, you don't apply pressure to a young kid unless you think they can handle it, especially in a tie game. But he's been excellent. He's been driving offense, and he's going to get the look.
And now it's grabbed by Prokop. And the puck's booted away. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Robert. Cutting to the slot. Routine glove stopped by Milic. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Lambert's won the draw here in the defensive zone. The Thunderbirds cross the blue line and are on the attack. Quick shot! Here's a shot! Glove save!
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Thunderbirds win the draw. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Passes over to Robert. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Gunther. And there's a great save by Rousseau. Here we go, 2-on-1. Stop, go ahead, goal, puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. They get to the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Quebec's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt, get on the prowl, stay on the puck, and you'll win this game.
Seattle's got it in their own zone. Tries to feed it over to Schaefer. And he turned that one aside. Takes the pass. And there's another stop.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Still lots of time left in the period. Quebec's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Lambert's won the draw and they're on the attack. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Well, Duke's going to play it against the half wall. Siona's got it in the defensive end. Sends the pass over. And that's stopped by Rousseau. Moves the puck down low. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass.
Quebec's top line looks like they're having a ton of fun out there, James. They're showing their chemistry, and they're a reason why they're in the lead in this game.
Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And he takes the feed. Great poke check on the reach. Quebec's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Bolduc. They've got numbers. Makes a move in front. Oh, no luck as it goes off the outside of the post. Milch has got the puck, and he's going to hang on. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Quebec's got it, and they're on the attack. Beautiful block shot by the defender. Slithering feed, and that chance is blocked. Came up with a nice save.
Roberts back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
And he loses control here. Goaltender is now... Does he receive that message?
No, he certainly did. I mean, he listened to the coach earlier, and he answered the call. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And at the dying minutes here, James, it should seal the deal.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench, and looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Cheryl. A little love.
Positive vibes all the way around, James, and I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job, because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific, and he answered the call, and that's easier said than done. When you're a young player, you're nervous, you want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does, and sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
And scores the takedown, and that'll bring this one to an end.
Yeah, gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one. The Red Hearts have gained some momentum from that fight. It's all them as they win that one.
Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
Well, an aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. The Thunderbirds rolled the dice, and ultimately they rolled a number that just didn't work for them.
It didn't work, but it's the right call. You got to pull your tender to try and get the tie at the very least. You're urgent. It just doesn't work out.
This tournament isn't over yet. The night might be, but we will play on, and we will see you there. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us.